This is the AI News Flash for June 2nd, 3 p.m. UTC. First up, AI developer Anthropic has expanded access to its top-tier Mythos AI models to 150 organizations across more than 15 countries. Mythos sits at the top of the Claude lineup. Through Project Glasswing, Anthropic is opening these high-performance models, previously available to only a select few, to companies and institutions worldwide. Claude already runs inside more than 80% of the Fortune 500, with annual recurring revenue in the tens of billions of dollars. As a clear two-horse race with OpenAI takes shape, Anthropic is accelerating delivery of its most advanced models to enterprise customers. With an IPO potentially on the horizon this year, this move signals Anthropic pushing even harder to embed frontier models across the corporate world. Next, the U.S. Commerce Department has effectively admitted it failed to adequately enforce AI chip export controls on China. According to an analysis by the Foundation for Defense of Democracies, the rerouting of advanced AI chips through third countries has grown severe, raising fundamental doubts about whether the controls actually work. The U.S. has tightened export restrictions on advanced AI semiconductors, but blocking diversion routes and building audit systems have lagged behind. NVIDIA's cutting-edge GPUs are slipping past the rules and flowing into China. As the U.S.-China battle for AI supremacy continues, closing these loopholes has once again become the central challenge for America's AI security strategy. Third, the AI boom is colliding head-on with America's aging power grid. The explosive electricity demand from AI data centers is exceeding the capacity of transmission infrastructure built decades ago, creating long waits for new connections and upgrades. While the four major hyperscalers are set to spend a combined $700 billion a year on capital expenditure, power supply has become the single biggest bottleneck for AI infrastructure growth. Grid capacity limits are starting to constrain compute itself. As competition for power access intensifies, securing electricity in advance and investing in nuclear are becoming decisive competitive advantages in data center strategy. Fourth, Bloomberg reports that Poland's leader has called for technological sovereignty to counter the risks of AI. The call urges Europe to rethink its heavy dependence on U.S. big tech for AI and advanced technology, and to build its own digital infrastructure and technological foundation. In Europe, the fact that U.S. firms control two-thirds of the cloud market has raised alarm, and debate over digital sovereignty in the AI era is heating up across the continent. Momentum is building for Europe to take the lead on data control and regulation. Caught between the U.S. and China in the race for AI supremacy, Europe is increasingly seeking its own path as a third pole. Finally, HR and finance cloud giant Workday has launched Agent Passport, a new capability to test, verify, and continuously monitor every AI agent across an enterprise. As companies deploy AI agents at scale, unmanaged agents going rogue or holding excessive permissions have become a new risk, driving demand for systems that govern the entire agent lifecycle in one place. Gartner predicts that by the end of 2026, more than 40% of enterprise apps will embed AI agents. Competing with Salesforce's Agentforce and Microsoft's Copilot, agent governance is emerging as a new battleground in the enterprise AI market. As we move toward an era where AI agents execute work autonomously, governance and identity management are drawing attention as the final bottleneck for enterprise AI deployment. That's all for this AI News Flash.